Hello everyone, Mark Major here at the Action Figuratorium. That is the name of the little studio I am in, and look at the production value of this show. Today we're doing another episode of Catch and Release. What is that, you're asking? Well, once a month I take 10 toys from my collection, things that I've had, and I recycle them by putting them up for sale on eBay, usually as a buy it now or as some type of an auction. And this is the show where I announce the 10 things that I'm going to be selling this month. I'm doing this at the end of February, which is okay because it's always the right time, so stick around. All right, we are back in the driver's seat. Now, a couple things people need to know. First of all, on the eBay, my username is CoolBots with a Z. You can see it down here. And feel free to follow. Love followers on the eBay. Second thing. These are Dutch auctions. So if I do a buy it now for, say, $15, it sits there and no one's buying it, time goes by, $14, then $13, then $12, then eventually it's yours. And finally, if you watch the show, okay, and you end up buying something from me, which God bless you if that should be the case, let me know at the point of sale, at the point of purchase. Put a little note in there, say, yeah, I really enjoy the Catch and Release show, and I will make sure that you receive a very special thank you in the form of some type of a tchotchke of some sort. Something from the place will go in for you. Okay, here we go. 10 items I got for sale. Does anybody here remember when toys were made in Hong Kong? Okay, it's kind of a broad question. You may not know the answer. So look at this. This is a Hong Kong produced Elvis 12-inch action figure, and the scarf and the coat are just fantastic looking. Really good condition. I don't have the little accessories like the microphone. I think it may have come with a guitar as well. Don't have that, but very, very clean outfit. Everyone should have a little bit of Elvis action figure going on in their collection. $20, make it yours. Okay, we're going to move on to something. This might be something that people actually want. There's this series of action figures, 8-inch action figures that are very sort of Mego-esque. They're called Famous Covers, and this is the Spider-Man Famous Cover. And the suit on the figure is a little worn. He's a little beat. It's a thrift store rescue, but it's a cool fig. And it's got the weird spider web Elvira under the arms thing. I don't know. $20 though. I'm going to do that. A buy it now for $20. Someone's going to be happy just to get it. Okay. Does anybody remember when they made dolls for Spice Girls? Okay, this might be a thing that you never experienced. Anyways, I happen to have some. I've actually been collecting some of the outfits, but not the dolls. Best way to get a Union Jack dress is to get like a Spice Girls Jerry doll. So this is a Spice Girl. I think this was, I don't know which one this was. But anyways, she actually plays music. There's a little cassette that goes in the figure. And then I have, and it has one in it. And then I have a second little cassette that will go in, and this is going to be $10 because I think somebody needs weird stuff out there. Okay, moving on. These are 4 Spawn riders, Spawn Series 16, and they're supposed to come with motorcycles. They're not coming with motorcycles. These are 4 of them. Buy it now, $50. I don't care if I actually sell these or not, because I think they would make like a cool band. I think if I put like guitars and keyboards and stuff, I think they would look cool. Okay, does anybody remember Toy Story? It was a long time ago. I think it was like 95 or 96, right? At some point, after they were done counting their money, they said, well, okay, let's do Toy Story 2. We'll get to count money again. And they did. And they made some toys for it. And here's a couple of die-cast toys. It's an official sort of crossover Toy Story Barbie die-cast car, or, you know, it's like a little vehicle. I think she's giving a tour. And then there's a like a Buzz Lightyear die-cast dude. So these two guys, $20. It's going to go fast, and if it doesn't go fast, it's going to be $19. Okay, I'm going to move on. Originally, I was trying to do a collection of Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters in the 1/6 scale, the 12-inch figures, and I acquired a few, you know, and I had a few that were kind of tangential. Greedo could hang with them in a sense. And so I was going to get all these, all 5 or 6 of the, you know, I mean, I guess you have to have a Boba Fett, of course, but he's almost like his own superstar. So if I just got all the other guys, I thought it'd be a cool thing to have. I've decided to bag that idea. We're abandoning it, and we are going to get rid of, in a super sale, the Dengar and the Zuckuss. And I've used the Zuckuss before in some, you know, Zuckuss for vice president kind of funny, you know, pics and stuff like that. So he's been used. He's good to go. These two guys, includes the shipping, $40. And like I said, if that's too high, it's going to be $30. All right. This is from the Geeky Tiki company. This is a ceramic mug. It's kind of like a tiki mug. I don't know if you'd actually drink out of this. And if you did, does it have to be like some kind of like Hawaiian punch and vodka? I don't know. I don't know what's up with this. I would probably put, well, I don't know. You can maybe use it as like kind of a set piece, set dressing. You can maybe put like some kind of like bamboo shoots in it or something, or some type of plants. Make it a vase or something. Anyways, it's a Star Wars Wampa. And, you know, I sort of scooped it up one day when I was just kind of trolling the thrift store, and, you know, it's cool to have, but I'm never really going to use it. So $20 and get yourself a little bit of tiki culture. We all need a little bit. Okay, this thing is, no one's going to buy this for any amount of money, but we're going to throw it up here anyways. It's a Mysterion's phaser. This is some show in England that is probably a couple of rungs below Doctor Who. And I guess in the show, the Mysterions had a gun that looked like this, and there was 2 little rings. Anyways, this thing takes batteries. It shoots like 2 circles of light on the wall. I guess if you watch the show, you know what that means. And there's actually a spring in there you can shout into it, and it's like a voice changer. So we're going to do that for $20, but I'm going to guarantee right now that this will never sell, and I'll eventually have to spray paint it and turn it into a piece of artwork, and then maybe gift it to somebody. Okay, we're almost through the 10. We've got a couple more to go. I know this has been an exciting ride. I can tell some people are going to be excited for that Spider-Man. If you take the hood off of him, he's got a face underneath. It's kind of a funny character. I would almost kind of like to keep him and display him without the outfit, but that's just kind of a goofball thing. You do what you want. So last 2 items. This is a reissue by Marx. Marx was this company kind of 60s, 70s that made some sort of really kind of primitive but big action figures. They did like a Geronimo and like a cowboy and stuff like that, and they did Old West stuff. You know, back when like the Lone Ranger was popular. It was in kind of a, you know, in 1970 it was kind of at a cultural peak. I think there may have been like a new updated show of it that was probably in color. And the company that did it was called Marx with an X. And they also had some other things besides Old West. They did Knights. And this is somebody who owns the name Marx and owns all the intellectual property, because I don't think it's the original guys, but I could be wrong. They did these reissues in 2002, 2001 of all their stuff, and you can still kind of find these things around. This is the Black Knight, and in the box is all this stuff. It's kind of a cool figure when you put everything on him. It's actually it's more of sort of like a model kit with like a really good solid base to put stuff on. So I'm not sure exactly the price on this, but we're probably going to say at least $40, and who knows, I may go higher. These things are kind of tough to get, and people who want them, there's a reason why they want them. They're cool. All right, so here we go. Last thing. We got a little bit of art toys. I know I've been doing a lot of art toys because I collect art toys. I end up with them. They're actually, you can find them pretty cheap because people don't realize that stuff is Kid Robot. They just see like, oh, it's some rabbit, and they just, throw it in the trash. So here's a couple of these Kid Robot Tricky Cats. They're actually not the money or the dunny shape. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go do a little, a shallow dive into Kid Robot and Urban Vinyl. And this is just a little one of their little subcategories where they made some cats and they let some artists just kind of decorate them, however. So I got a couple of duplicates, and these are some dupes of mine. So I got a couple of Tricky Cats here, and I think we're going to throw these guys up. I think I'm going to do both of them for, I think, $20 free shipping, and that should get people all the way home. And if $20 is too much, $18. And if you mention the show, tchotchke. So that is it for this 10 minutes of your time. And you can see what part of the collection is going away. You may want to go and scoop out the account first. If this is something you're like, you really want to get a jump on. I don't think you really do, but who knows? Also, if it's that big a deal, if you're like, yeah, man, I've been looking for that Spice Girls tape for a really long time, you can always shoot email. Email is okay. mark@actionfigure-atorium.com. Send me an email. Let me know what it is, and we can work something out. So with that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.